The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57.
What up, Jack?
As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. Yard line.
Fight on these two. Go on, Eddie. 43. 43. 15. Hey, 15.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yellow. Attack.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
11-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Running free at the 45. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
31 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Good, set.
Running left, it's Barkley. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 46 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
No touch set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
Great, set. And anyway, that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Great.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
It's a loss of 14.
It's a loss of 14 that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
No touch. 180.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
You won't know. Don't touch.
They'll go to Barkley again. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
63.
It's a gain of 1.
Hurts.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Crowd left Yeti. 73. Great. Don't touch.
Another try for Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he returns this to the 22.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room. I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Mahomes. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for KC. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17.
It's 4th down.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go with Brown. And that one going to be slowed up before it could really get going. Good work defensively to read the trickery and make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7. Up the middle with Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
This is Brown. And he will get into the end zone. What a call on the reverse. It's a touchdown.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
31-yard line.
And down to a knee. That's one option.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 58 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs, 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Yo, toss it. 180, 180.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Taking it right down Broadway. Saquon Barkley racing to the end zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 83 yards. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Chiefs 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A good-looking return set up here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Alpha. Good. Set. Delta.
The pitch goes to Barkley. Down the sideline he goes. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Elliott on for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Yellow.
Finding Kelsey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Here comes second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Headed straight. It's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Here's first and 10.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
15.
One final try for Mahomes. One last shot at the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown, and it's